Good morning, students. Let's we learn the topic blood vascular system, chapter 4. So, actually, frogs are amphibians and have a what type of circulatory system? Closed circulatory system, which means that frogs' blood is contained within blood vessels under the well functional and well developed heart. Normally, we are studying in a some kinds of organisms comes in a closed type of circulatory system. Why we are saying this closed circulatory system means the blood vessels and the blood and the well functional heart of the circulatory system organs is present in the body. So we are studying in a we are naming as a closed circulatory system. Okay, va? So this is one of the specialized characters seen among in the organisms, different kinds of organisms. Okay. So now we are here, you have to see the frog. It has two atria and one single ventricle, make it have a total of 3 chambers. Okay, va? It has two chambers of the right side auricle and the left side auricle, right, left, and one of the single ventricle chambers is present. So make it totally 3 chambers seen in the amphibian group of frogs. Okay. So the closed circulatory system, which means that what? Blood is contained within the blood vessels and well functional heart is present. So this is we are saying as a closed circulatory system of organisms. So you have to see this ventricle, the one of the single lower side chamber of the ventricle pumping the blood through the single artery. This is a single artery. Commonly we are named as what? Truncus arteriosus. What? Truncus arteriosus. You see clearly this spot in the ventral view. Adipakam, ventral adipakam, dorsal merpuram. So this part, truncus arteriosus, we are seeing this structure of the heart is ventral view. So you have to clearly see this pathway, truncus arteriosus. So this truncus arteriosus divided into the anterior side, right truncus arteriosus and the left truncus arteriosus. Okay, va? Further, it can be divided into 3 type of blood vessels: carotid trunk, systemic trunk, pulmocutaneous trunk. Similar like that, left side is also carotid trunk, systemic trunk, pulmocutaneous trunk. Either side is presents these divisions of the blood vessels in the truncus arteriosus. So the truncus arteriosus is a common pathway pumping out the blood from the ventricle to the body to the lungs. Okay, va? So next we have to study the oxygenated blood coming back to the heart from the lungs. So oxygenated blood, deoxygenated blood, 2 type of the blood receiving in the heart. Okay, va? Oxygenated blood coming back to the heart, from the lungs region. From the lungs region, left side of the pulmonary vein, receiving the oxygenated blood from the lungs region. And the deoxygenated blood coming from the blood capillaries to the heart. Blood capillaries to the heart through the blood vessel of systemic trunk. And another more, you have to see the valve. This is a semilunar valve. This is a spiral valve. This also semilunar valve is present. An auriculoventricular valve. So this valve is arising in a near the anterior, divided into anterior and the posterior region, inter between the arising the auriculoventricular valve. Similar like that, semilunar valve. is present. So commonly this type of the valve helps to keep the blood from only mixing oxygenated and non-oxygenated blood in the ventricle chamber. Okay va? Because the oxygenated and deoxygenated blood mixing in the remains in that the ventricle chamber, lack of septum layer to compare the human beings and other organisms heart. Okay, to see the other organisms heart having in the septum layer separated by two of the ventricle chambers, right side ventricle, left side ventricle. But in the amphibian chambers only one single ventricle chamber is present, a lack of the septum chambers. So this separated septum layer does not present in this amphibian ventricles. So oxygenated and the deoxygenated blood mixing in this ventricle chamber and pumping out through the truncus arterious blood vessels to the body and to the lungs region. So the frogs circulatory systems do not need as much oxygen rich blood in their body because they are getting the oxygen from two sources, their lungs and through their skin. Both oxygen and carbon dioxide are able to transfer through the skin of frogs. Okay va? So commonly we have to term as three-chambered heart works in frogs because amphibian group of frogs is in a cyclothermic kind of organism, ectotherm of organism, which means that they are maintaining the body temperature externally according to the external temperature, external environmental temperature. So this requires a lot of less oxygen. According to the environmental temperature, they can change it into various of the body internal temperature. So we are commonly said it as a cyclothermic kind of organisms. So it can facilitate to respire the gases according to the environment presence in type of three chambers. Are we clear? Sure. So this is a frog circulatory system. You see this three chambers of the heart, right side atrium and the left side atrium only one single ventricle chamber. So you have to see oxygen poor blood from the body enter the right side atrium. This is very important, you know. This is a right side atrium. Right side atrium collecting deoxygenated blood, that is oxygen, less amount of the oxygen blood collecting from the various organs of the body. Okay, so this blood is drained into the right side atrium. And the next one you have to see the left side atrium. Pulmonary, through the pulmonary veins carry the oxygenated blood from the lungs region. Carry the pulmonary veins, through the pulmonary veins carry the oxygenated blood from the lungs region. And another more you have to see in the single ventricle chamber mixture of the oxygenated and non-oxygenated blood in this ventricle because the separated septum layer does not present in this amphibian group of frogs heart, not in other organism. Okay, for example, human beings have four chambers, left side and right side separated ventricle, interventricular septum is present in their heart, but in the frog's heart does not present in the septum. So mixed the oxygenated and non-oxygenated blood in this ventricle chambers. Okay, so this blood pumping to the truncus arteriosus divided one pathway and another pathway. This is a right side, this is a left side. So the right side truncus arteriosus distributed the blood from the ventricle to the lungs region. study clearly from the ventricle to the lungs region. And the another one pathway, truncus, left side truncus arteriosus drained the blood from the ventricle to the distribute to the body of organs. Okay va? So this is a common way we have to study the introduction. So let's we discuss detail in the blood vascular system. So the blood vascular system is consists of a heart with three chambers, blood vessels and the blood. Heart is covered by a double walled membrane. The double walled membrane we are named as what? Pericardium. Pericardium. Okay, so there are two thin walled of the, this is a dorsal view. Okay, this is a dorsal view of the heart. So you have to see the left side auricle and you have to see this right side auricle. But in the ventral view, this is a ventral view, right side auricle and the left side auricle. Okay va? Only one ventricle. So you have to study very clearly. This is a dorsal view. Okay va? Not to confuse. Thin walled of the anterior chambers called auricles, right side auricle and the right side auricle and the left side auricle. And a single thick wall of the posterior chamber called only one single chamber called ventricle. And sinus venosus, this sinus venosus is a large triangular chamber. It's a thin, made up of thin walled and which is present on the dorsal side of the heart region. Similar like that, in the dorsal side presence of the sinus venosus, you have to see the ventral view of the heart region. Truncus arteriosus is a thick walled cylindrical in structure which is obliquely placed on the ventral surface of the heart. It arises from ventricle. It divides into right side and left side aortic trunk. Right side, left side aortic trunk. So which is further it can be divided into three aortic arches. Either side. Okay, either side, right side irukum, left side irukum. Okay, you have to see the carotid trunk and the systemic and pulmocutaneous trunk. And another one similar in the left side is also carotid, systemic, pulmocutaneous trunk. Otherwise we are named as an arc. Okay va? So in the carotid trunk, supply the blood to the anterior portion of the body. Anterior means brain of the body. You have to see carotid trunk supply the blood to the anterior region of the body. Anterior region means we are considered as a brain. Okay, head region. Systemic trunk, in the second one, systemic trunk presence in either side, right side and the left side, is joined posterior to form the dorsal aorta. Okay, dorsal aorta. So they supply blood to the posterior part of the body. Posterior means leg region, thigh region, trunk region. Okay va? And another one, pulmocutaneous trunk. This one of the blood vessels supply the blood to the lungs and the skin. Okay va? And you have to see the dorsal view of the sinus venosus receiving what type of blood ba? Deoxygenated blood from the body. Sinus venosus collecting the blood from the body by two anterior precaval veins is present. Two anterior side, two precaval veins is present. So collecting the deoxygenated blood from the body to the heart. And it delivers the blood to the right side auricle. So left side collect பண்ணி right side என்ன செய்யும்? Deliver பண்ணும். Okay, so you have to see this dorsal view of the heart region. This is a ventral view of the heart region. Ventral view, this portion right side, this portion left side, and the dorsal side, this portion left side, this portion right side. So you have to study clearly. So oxygenated blood and deoxygenated blood receiving in what way? Okay va? So the deoxygenated blood collecting from the body parts by two anterior precaval veins is present. One post two precaval veins and another one post caval vein is present. Okay, this is a two precaval vein and another one posterior region, downside, postcaval vein is present. So the left side receiving, right side delivered. Left side auricle receiving deoxygenated blood delivered to the right side. At the same time, left auricle receiving. At the same time, inge process not while the process done in this chamber, at the same time left auricle is receiving. Left side auricle is, this is a left side, so this is a left side. So left side auricle is receiving the oxygenated blood. So the left side auricle is receiving the oxygenated blood through the pulmonary veins. You have to see this picture. Pulmonary, this is a left side, this is a right side, this is a ventral view. Okay va? Left side pulmonary vein receiving oxygenated blood from the lungs region and deoxygenated blood collecting from the body to the lungs in the right side atrium. Okay, next we move to renal portal and hepatic portal system are seen in the frog. So what did you mean the renal portal and the hepatic portal system seen in a frog? Renal means kidney, hepatic means liver. This is a term word. So renal portal system means nervous system found in all living. This kind of the renal portal nervous system found in all living vertebrates except hagfish, lamprey, mammals la irukadu. Okay, its a function is mainly supply the blood to the renal tubules. Kidney ki supply pannum to the renal tubules when glomerular filtration is absent and down regulated. Glomerular filtration irukadu. Okay, but blood வந்து renal tubulesக்கு வந்து supply பண்ணும். ஓகேவா? kidney. Hepatic portal system. Hepatic portal system means this is a very important because it collects the blood from the intestine and passes into the liver. Intestine இருந்து blood collect பண்ணி எங்கே வந்து கொடுக்கும்? Passes into the liver. This type of circulation we are named as a hepatic portal system. Commonly we have to seen in higher vertebrates. Okay ma? Renal portal system seen in living vertebrate except hagfish vertebrate தான், lamprey vertebrate, mammals vertebrate. So except இதில் மட்டும் இருக்காது, hagfishல, lampreyல, mammalsல இருக்காது renal portal system found in a frog, and the hepatic portal system found in all kind of the higher vertebrates. So this two type of the system can be seen in the frog of the amphibian group. So next we move to see this amphibian group. This circulatory system of a frog has a double loop system. Okay, double loop system. So the double loop system means the blood goes back to the heart. This is a right side atrium, this is a left side atrium, this is a ventricle, this is aorta, this also systemic capillaries, this is the lungs region. So you have to see double loop system can be seen in the circulatory system of a frog, which is means that the blood goes back to the heart 2 times before the blood goes through the whole system of the frog's body. Are we clear? Double loop system means the blood goes back to the heart region 2 times before the blood goes through the whole system of the frog's body. Okay, this is very important. You have to see this colored differentiated given in collecting the oxygenated blood from the lungs to the heart and deoxygenated blood collect from the body to the lungs in the right side atrium, left side atrium, and the mixed blood in the purple color. You have to see mixed blood in the ventricle, oxygenated and non-oxygenated blood mixed in the ventricle chamber. Next we move to discuss Rana hexatactyla of the frog blood cells. So you have to see this lymphocytes and thrombocytes, monocytes, neutrophil, basophil, eosinophil, This is a erythrocytes, red blood corpuscles, RBC. Okay, so actually the WBC cells have a granulated agranulated cells. Granulated cells, absence of nucleus, presence of nucleus. So the blood consists of a plasma, how many percentage? 60 percentage, and blood cells 40 percentage is present, include the RBC cells also, and white blood cells and platelets also. சரியா? RBCs are loaded with a red color pigment, nucleated and in oval shape. Leukocytes are nucleated. Leukocytes means WBC cells are nucleated, circular in shape. So this is a blood composition type of cells presence in the frog.